The truffle is one of the most valuable, expensive foods on earth. And they're hunted with dogs because they fruit underground where you can't see them, but they produce powerful aromas that dogs can find from a long ways away. We are at the Lane County Fairgrounds, the Lane Event Center, for the indoor portions of the Joriad competition. The Joriad is the North American Truffle Dog Championships.
It was named the Joriad because truffles grow on Jori soil with Douglas firs. A truffle's the sporing fruiting body of the mycelium. So it's like an apple on an apple tree. It draws things to it so that it can be eaten and then also taken to other parts of the forest.
We've seen just every kind of dog hunt truffles, everything. The winner of the Joriad a few years ago was a Chihuahua mix. The dogs that are most common are the Legato Romagnolo, which is an Italian water dog. It's actually been bred for truffle hunting. But we also see a lot of shepherds and labs.
The Joriad has 3 different stages. So there's the truffle odor recognition trial, and that is a qualifying event. They have to find 2 of the odors in these containers.
The behavior dog, how to walk the dog.
And then they move on to the arena hunt. We hide truffles in the arena dirt, and they have to go through and find different things that are in the dirt. And so that one's really difficult because there's nothing really to cue the dogs off of. There's no trees, it's a flat ground. It's just the odor that draws them in.
Trouble! Where to go, Corbin?
And then finally here at the championship finals, they get to go out and find natural growing truffles. It is a timed hunt, so how many can you find in 1 hour? It's very different because every year is a little different. So some years we've found 77, and other years you find 7. So it just kind of depends on what's out there.
Truffles are ubiquitous in Western Oregon, everywhere that you find Douglas fir. The Oregon white truffle has this very volatile, solventy kind of aroma that seems odd. All truffle aromas seem odd at first, but in my mind, the white truffles add electricity to food. We launched this competition 8 years ago. Prior to the festival, all of our truffles were harvested with rakes. And the problem with that is just that a truffle is like a fruit. It needs to be ripe to have its culinary value. And there was a simple way to fix that problem, which was to use dogs. Because the dogs will only alert on the ripe truffles and will leave the unripe truffles to continue ripening in the soil. Oregon Truffle Festival was conceived as a means to redeem the Oregon truffles, and a huge part of that was to teach people to train their own truffle dogs. We're also teaching people to cook with truffles and serve truffles, and the education of the festival is as simple as just eating truffles and really tasting them.
So if you want to get your dog into truffle hunting, the best way I usually suggest is to do canine nose work. You'll learn behaviors in your dog and how to train it and all those things. And it's very easy once the dog learns one odor to transfer it to anything else you want. I think at the end it's really rewarding because people really learn about their partner and their dog. And you just flow with this being that's nonverbal, and it's very magical.
One of the roles that the dogs have in the truffle industry is that they're great ambassadors. They're cute. They give the whole endeavor of truffle hunting a kind of panache that raking them doesn't have.
First place, finding 35 truffles, Jonathan and Mia.
We love getting out in the woods and working with the dogs. And it's just so much fun to be out there. She did great today. She worked for the full hour, worked hard, and found 35 truffles. It was pretty exciting. Hey, can I have a high five? Yeah, high five. Good girl. I promised her a steak, so I will get her a steak.